every single random encounter in an area in one single battle if you want to, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. That way you can do all the battles in one sitting and then keep going with the rest of the game. And all the battles aren't really long, you can do every single battle in like 5 minutes or less, so it's very friendly. It does get very hard near the end of the game, but for the most part it's a very easy game. I like this one better than most Ars on Ellico games. It's my favorite out of the entire series, but it's still no greater than most of them, so I'm also gonna give this one a B. Now, Kemco. As Divine Hearts, Hello everybody, today I'll be ranking every single PlayStation 3 JRPG. That's right, all of them, no exceptions, even the digital ones. Now we got 72 games to cover. Wow, this is gonna be crazy, man. So let's begin. And we're gonna start with 3D Dot Game Heroes. Now this is a game that's a little bit of a Zelda clone, but it's got more action RPG elements. That's right. You get into towns, you talk to people, you accept quests, etc. You select a character, a customizable character from like a million classes. You can be almost anything you want in this game, which is very funny. And also, the point of the game is to grow your big-ass sword. The bigger the better, the more damage you get to your enemies. The more damage you'll do, the more range you can use, of course, so you can pretty much kill everything in one hit once the sword is big enough. It's a quest-driven game. I mean, there is an adventure, there is a story to follow, but it doesn't really focus a lot on that story. It focuses more on the quests, it focuses more on just going from point A to point B, exploring dungeons, exploring areas, etc., etc., etc. So, it's a pretty fun game, and it's actually very good. The controls are very good, the music is very good, the graphics, everything is just amazing. It doesn't have a lot of story focus, it's kind of silly, but it's silly in a charming way. So for some people, this might be a masterpiece. To me, it's a great game. I'm just gonna give it a B. Next up is the exception I mentioned, Agarest, the Generations of War, which is known in North America as Record of Agarest War. However, this PlayStation 3 version is the PAL version. We only got in North America the Xbox 3. So it's very good. The battles are in this kind of isometric view. You can move around the camera, combo those ladies and have a kid with that lady, and then the game jumps to a grown-up version of that kid, and then there's, rinse and repeat. More ladies, you gotta marry a lady, and then you play with the kid of the father of the kid. You get the idea, right? So it's very good. The battles are in this kind of isometric view. You can move around the camera, combo-based system. You gotta select a few combos and a few actions and select a few combos to attack. Like I said, it's very good. It's very underestimated by people. A lot of people hated this game because it's a compiled RPG, so there's a lot of fan service, obviously. But, I recommend it. Just keep all those things in mind. Very hard, very fan service, and very grindy. It's a B for me. Next up is Akiba Strip, Undead and Undressed. There's also a version on PS4, on PC, and on Vita, and there's a sequel that's recently come out. And this is a very dumbass game, not to be taken seriously. It's about a character that's turned into some kind of vampire, so he joins another vampire, and they join an otaku club. Yeah, you don't play this game for the story. It's a comedy, even though there's a lot of reading. No visual novel, don't worry, no, but there's a lot of reading involved. But
ายให้กับคนที่เก่งไม่ก็คนที่พิเศษกว่าคนอื่นเสมอมันไม่มีทางฉายไปอย่างพวกที่พ่ายแพ้โดยเด็ดขาด
And there it goes again. They keep playing with the car alarm, so I had to keep recording. Because I'll turn it off right when I'm about to look or like start recording.